Are we in the midst of a vegan revolution, and what does it mean for the food industry? This is what we will be discussing in today's edition of Inside AB. I am Shruti Nair and this is Jeremy Lawrence. Right, so Jeremy, before we start, I need to ask you this. Are you interested at all in veganism?
I am indeed, which is partly why I wanted to do this show today. So veganism, of course, is not eating any animal products, dairy, eggs, meat, etc. Some people don't even eat honey. I've got the dairy and eggs bit down, getting there with the meat, but not quite. But anyway, even 2 or 3 years ago, it was very difficult to find alternatives to these products, but it's getting so much easier. So you've got things like Supernatural Kitchen in Dubai Mall, you've got Burger's Vegan Burger, Pincer and Pizza in Business Bay serves vegan pizzas. You've got Carrefour, Coco Yogo, Kat Von D, 77 Veggie Boutique, the list goes on. So it's a big change, and given how big the F&B sector is in this part of the world, that's a really big shift.
Absolutely. So recently we did have a conversation with Prince Khaled bin Alwaleed from Saudi, of course, and he was there with us at the CEO Awards, which happened last month. So over there he did speak a lot about veganism and about his personal experience and how far he has taken it, in fact.
Yes, he was the guest of honour at the CEO Awards in September. Very outspoken, believes passionately in veganism, and it's also, he's a businessman as well, so he's got some very good business ventures in this field. If I can just say, he's in talks to bring the vegan F&B chain Plant Power Fast Food to the Middle East region, which is touted as a sort of vegan alternative McDonald's. And also at the high end, he's tying up with US celebrity chef Matthew Kenny to create Folia, a plant-based menu launched early this year at the Four Seasons Hotel Los Angeles at Beverly Hills. So he wants to bring that to the region. Right,
so all of this is going to come soon, is it?
Yes.
All right, brilliant. So again, speaking about Prince Khaled bin Alwaleed, so while having the conversation with him, we did find out that the reason why he moved towards veganism is because of the adverse health issues that he had. But if you say that you want to try moving into veganism, what would your main reasons be?
Well, there's 3 reasons why people do it, and a 4th why a business person would do it. So you've got personal and global health and nutrition, the environment, ethics and cruelty. So I'll go through those very quickly, not to be preachy about it. But in terms of personal health, there was a book, a kind of landmark book called The China Study that came out a few years ago, which cited extensive academic research which seems to suggest that a vegan diet is far healthier if done properly. There was a lot of real research in that, which changed a few minds, and that's why Prince Khaled, actually why he went vegan. I'm not sure if it was that book, but it was for health reasons.
Okay.
And then you've got environment. There's a massive cost to the environment from raising cattle to slaughter for human consumption. It just is energy inefficient. The methane problem from cows is just insane. It's off the charts.
Have you watched Cowspiracy?
Cowspiracy indeed goes a lot into that. It's got a lot to do with global warming, and of course, you're using valuable resources to grow food to feed to cattle, to slaughter cattle. So it just doesn't make any sense. And the UN, in fact, warned that rising meat and dairy consumption and a global population predicted to be 9.1 billion by 2050 means a shift towards veganism is vital to save the world from climate catastrophe and food shortages. Because, of course, in the developing world, there's less meat consumption, and as countries get richer, their populations tend to eat more red meat.
Right, absolutely. So, we couldn't make the earth a better place, of course. So you did mention that while making a business case, there's a 4th reason for why people would move towards veganism.
Yeah, of course, we can all have personal reasons for doing so, but the business case is particularly strong. Hence the veganomics, as we've called it here. I'll give you one statistic. The UK supermarket Waitrose says that its vegan and vegetarian products have gone up in sales by 85% compared to last year. It's just astonishing, the growth. And I think you were searching, weren't you? You Googled vegan burgers.
I did, yes, I did, and it was very interesting. So I didn't get into the numbers and UN reports. I just went on Instagram and I did like a quick search, and I typed #burger, and I saw there were 12 million hits, and I was like, wow, that's a good number. And then I typed #vegan, and I saw a staggering 68 million hits on #vegan compared to burger.
Okay, so that shows you the market that's out there for it. So there's been other Future Market Insights had a report about the dairy replacements and alternatives, and that's just staggering, the growth in those products. So there's a real business case here. People want it all around the world, as the Instagram hashtag shows. as the Waitrose statistics show, and that's why people like Prince Khaled are making investments in this space.
Absolutely.
So there's a real big business case to be investing in vegan alternatives because it's the hot topic at the moment for lots of good reasons.
Absolutely. So again, I think Prince Khaled is setting a good example and is also making a lot of money out of it. So I think it's win-win for him anyway. So this is it for this edition of Inside AB. We will be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. So don't forget to like, follow, share and subscribe.